everyone, and welcome back to another video of Genshin with Daka. Today we're going to be talking about an amazing build for Kazuha. So if you like it, consider subscribing and liking the video. I make Genshin content every day. Now let's get started. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the Legend of Vagabond event, about the day 2 where you have to fight an Oceanid. Now this is certainly hard, and it is the Oceanid not from the original Oceanid in Kinsei, but the Oceanid that you had to fight during the event where you could get the Oceanid pet. And it's kind of hard to do, and it's pretty hard to do. A lot of people struggled, but what can we do? So I've had an update about Sara. Just some idea popped through my mind, and I thought of another idea for her skills. Maybe, sort of like Amber's Burst, she rains down some arrows in a circle. And not necessarily to do damage, but to apply Electro. And then possibly she can control it where if you hold the skill, she can control the distance and the location of where the skill gets placed. It's like sniping an enemy from far away, which is pretty cool and would be a pretty cool thing if she can do that. So that's just something that popped through my mind that could be her skills. So now let's talk about Kazuha. So first I want to give you a quick overview of his skills. So in normal attacks, he does 5 slashes, very cool animations, all nicey nice. Charge attack, double slash. Elemental skill, has 2 version of press and the hold. Press version sucks up enemies, launches Kazuha into the air, can be elemental infused. Hold version, same thing, but more damage basically, and it's only a 1 second on the cooldown difference. Also, if you do a plunge attack after you do the skill after he gets launched up, then that will create another vortex that will suck up enemies. Also, Kazuha is able to double jump with the tap version of the skill. If you jump, then do the tap version. I think it'll allow you to be lifted higher. So, and then for his burst, he makes a slash and then makes a field that does continuous anemo damage, but can also have an elemental infusion. So basically, he's all about elemental infusion and all about swirl reaction. So let's talk about how to build him. So first of all, for his talents. So the general main DPS build is to upgrade all talents, and support build is burst then skill. This is the general rule. Now for weapons, it gets a little more complicated. You can build him like 3 different ways with weapons. You can build him ER, you can build him physical damage, or you can build him Elemental Mastery. I'm gonna guess that Elemental Mastery is his best set because his specific weapon, called the Freedom Sworn, is an Elemental Mastery substat weapon, and this is the best weapon if you're gonna build him EM. Iron Sting is a great free-to-play option as well because it has Elemental Mastery as a substat. If you're gonna build him ER, Skyward Blade, Sacrificial Sword, Favonius Sword, Festering Desire, all great weapons. I mean, Kazuha pretty much works with a lot of different weapons. And if you're going to build him physical DPS, then Prototype Roncore, Quilla Favonia, Primordial Jade Cutter, you know, the standard good weapons for physical DPS. But overall, I think that Elemental Mastery will be his best build. So, for all you free-to-play players out there, you can craft an Iron Sting, and now you've got yourself a Kazuha weapon. So, for his artifact sets, you can go a couple of different ways. You can go DPS, you can go support, and so let's talk about DPS. So, DPS, you can go Gladiator, because Kazuha is a sword user. You can go Reminiscence of Shine, great DPS artifact set coming with Inazuma. I have a link to the video in the description. You can build him as support. You can use Verdescent Veneer for the Swirl, increase Swirl damage. decrease elemental resistances. Probably the best set on him. Or you can go with Instructor to boost elemental mastery. Only problem with Instructor is that it only goes up to the 4-star variety, so you can't get it in 5-star form. Now for his substats, you probably want Anemo damage bonus on the goblet or elemental mastery, Sands energy recharge or elemental mastery or attack. You can build him multiple ways. You just have to choose how to build him, and then it's really easy from there on. Circlet, you either want crit or elemental mastery, and then flower and feather are always the same. But generally, I think that Anemo damage would be best on the goblet, and then EM on the sands and circlet would probably be good for an EM build. If you're going for an attack-based build like DPS, you probably want Anemo damage bonus on the goblet or physical damage bonus, attack on the sands, and crit on the circlet. And if you're just going for a burst support, then attack on the sands, Anemo damage bonus on the goblet, and crit on the circlet. But probably because his ascension stat is elemental mastery and his weapon is made with elemental mastery, his kit is all about swirling. So probably the best build to go for would be an elemental mastery weapon such as Iron Sting with 4-piece Verdescent Venerer to get the swirl, because that's an elemental reaction, with EM on the sands and circlet, and Anemo damage bonus on the goblet. So yeah, this is just a quick guide on how to build Kazuha, because I know he's coming out soon and I'm super excited. I hope you liked it, and have a nice day. Genshin with Daka out.